Hey coin collectors, today's question is fractional gold a good investment or not? Is it worth buying? Is it worth putting your investment into it? Let me know what you think. So what I'm going to do is go through what I feel are the pros and cons to buying fractional gold and why I buy some fractional gold and which ones to look out for and which ones are probably not a good investment when it comes to fractional gold. So one of the key things I always like to look at is it can be more affordable to start when you're looking at gold. So when you start buying bullion and you haven't got much money to invest into gold or silver, definitely buying fractional gold like this 1/10 ounce gold is definitely a good way to start investing in gold. It's a very small way to get into the system of gold and silver, and I think it's a really good, unique way as long as you get the right coins. One good thing about fractional gold is it's really easy to store. So as you imagine, this has quite a bit of value to it, but it's a very, very small card that you can just chuck in your pocket. You can easily put in a safe or somewhere really small to keep it. Where if you bought this amount in silver, you'd almost have to carry a tub just to carry it. So it's a really, really good, unique way of keeping something that's quite valuable that can be used to barter if you ever need to at this size. But yet it's really, really small and easy to look after. So another good thing is if you ever have to evacuate in an emergency and you have a whole heap of silver, you're going to have to leave it behind. You won't be able to carry the silver. You won't be able to put it all in the car. It's just going to weigh down too much. Where the great thing with this gold, even fractional gold, is you can just chuck it in a little bag, in a backpack, and off you go. You can run with it wherever you need to go. In case in any emergency, it's very easy to quickly leave with a little bit of gold. And I think with fractional gold, you can still barter with it as well. So that's another good thing with fractional gold too, is it's like having a higher premium silver that you can at least barter with. If you ever needed to barter with something, at least you're not putting a whole 500 grams of gold. That's very hard to split up and break up. At least with the fractional gold, you can easily off-sell it if you ever need to, depending on the ones you get as well. So let's have a look at what I think are some of the best. I think you can get little ones like this. So the Britannias are really good, and right now you can still get the Coronation Britannia 1/10 ounce as well, which is a really good one to get. We've also got the Sovereign here as well. So this is one of the little sovereigns. This is the Coronation Sovereign as well. So another good gold coin to collect. And I think from the Perth Mint, anything to do with the Lunar series, I think is really, really good to get. So the Lunar gold coins, they're very popular in Asia, and I think they're really, really good collection series to get. So I bought this one for $90 when it came out, obviously in 2002. Now this is easily worth $400 to $500 just for this little piece of gold as well. So you can make a good investment out of gold as well, as long as you keep it for the long term. Gold is definitely not a short-term investment. It's a good long-term investment. So it's definitely good to keep. I was pretty happy with this one. It's one of my first bits of gold that I ever bought, and really, really happy to get it. Just got it out of the post office for $100. Thought, yeah, that's pretty cool to get a little bit of gold. So another ones I've been collecting, these really half a gram ones from the Perth Mint as well. So in Australia, people love collecting their $2 coins. So I thought it'd be really unique to collect some gold $2 coins as well. So this one came out of the Royal Australia Mint as well. So this is a miniature koala. It looked like they were going to do these every year, but they only came out once because I think they found them very hard to sell, because a lot of people just see the value of it and it's too much for them. Another good thing with these as well is often you get very low mintages. So this one's 5,000. This one was only just over 1,000, so very, very low mintage coin as well. Another one that came out this year from the Royal Australian Mint with a very low mintage as well. So and this has got the C mint on it as well, so definitely a good collector's coin as well. And this one here is definitely another good collector's coin. So you add a lot of premium on it because it's a small fractional gold, but you also, because of the collectability of this coin, you can definitely add a lot of value on it over the long term as well. So what are some of the cons of getting little fractional gold? So the con is, I think you can pay, like this one here, it's $100 just for a tiny little half a gram of gold as well. So you can put a lot of money into fractional gold and not hold as much gold in the long term. So if you're looking to build a large stack and you're going to want to get a large quantity of gold, definitely fractional gold is not the way to go, because you will put a lot of money into it and not get much in return. So definitely keep an eye out on that regards. So I find it just more good, one, from a collecting point of view, and two, it's good to have some fractional gold. I do like having the bigger pieces of gold, the bigger sovereigns, the 1 ounce coins. I think they're really good. But you also got to be careful of fakes. So I was able to buy these little ones off eBay. I think this one was like $3. So I don't know if you get a good view of that, $3. And even on there, it's got on the back of it, that's 3.9 fine gold, 5 grams of gold, and this one I think was 10 grams. And it even comes with a allegedly certificate saying that it's authentic from the SSB mint. This is like $10. So you do really have to be careful when you're shopping online to look out for these fake gold coins as well. So that's the last thing you want. I bought them for a gimmick. I knew they were going to be fake, so it was more of to show what not to get, and unless you want to give it to the grandkids for a little bit of fun, play money. Also, sometimes can be good to put in a safe that you might keep in your house that intruders might find, and they might think they're actually getting real gold when they're just getting fakes as well. So you obviously store your real gold in somewhere that's not so obvious, but this is sometimes good to have in those safes, that, like in your wardrobe or something like that, that's more likely to be intruded. So what do I think about next year? I think next year is going to be a really good year for gold as well. So I really think it's definitely a year to look into the gold market. One thing I think is going to be really popular, and I'm really looking forward to come out, is the Year of the Dragon. So next year we've got the Year of the Dragon, and I think it's definitely one that will sell out very quickly from the Perth Mint. And I think the Australian Mint will also have that, and I'm not sure about the other mints around the world. So definitely, if you do get the opportunity to get the Year of the Dragon, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some beautiful pieces and beautiful designs and artwork coming out next year. So definitely one to look out for. Krugerrands are always the original gold pieces as well. So if you ever want some of the original type of gold, definitely the Krugerrands are one to get as well. And I always like the Britannias as well. So that's another one for me that I like. As you can see, the shine on these ones as well. Don't like these sovereigns as much, more for the pinky gold that they've got on it. So for me, I more bought this because of the coronation piece of it. And I've also, this was quite limited at this size as well. So for me, it was more of a collecting point of view than a gold stacking point of view. But definitely you can get these, and they're good. But I prefer the nice shiny yellow gold that really pops out as well. I think that really stands out and really looks beautiful. So I think personally, I like to at least have around $3,000 worth of gold, be it fractional gold or some bigger pieces as well. It's really up to you what you feel comfortable with, but I definitely find that you don't just get all big pieces of gold. It is good to have some fractional gold within your collection, and it's not something that you're going to make a quick profit on. Gold in general is something that's a long-term investment, so you really have to wait your time if you're wanting to make some return. So really, gold just holds your value. So obviously, if you got inflation, the gold will move with the inflation as well, so you don't lose money as much with gold. So it's very similar to silver in that respect, but it's less volatile than silver. So please put in the description what you think is the best fractional gold to buy. Do you have another type of fractional gold that you think is one of the better fractional golds to stack or collect? Do you think fractional gold is worth stacking? Is it something that you've ever thought about stacking before? Or do you think the premiums are just too high and it's just not worth stacking? Please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos that I'm planning to coming out. So I'm really looking forward to making a whole collective of videos on gold and silver and also Australian coins. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that loves shiny coins. So bear that in mind. This is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. And thanks for watching and joining the coin collecting family. Dan.